Hello, this is Malewaswa from the computing crew group 12 of BBC Year 2. I'm going to take you through what we went through to come up with our project. First of all, our project is based on scenario 2, which is asset depreciation menus group. First of all, before automation, Kabwoohe women's group used to calculate depreciation manually. Calculating it manually caused a slow speed and it was prone to errors. Here, we created an Excel-based system that allows the login, asset registration, and automation. It allowed automatic depreciation schedule generation using VBA. Now looking at our project, we used what we call Excel VBA, which is known as Visual Basic for application. Starting off, we are going to look at the login form. Here, when opening up our login form, on opening the login form, see that this login form should, on opening our workbook, the login form should pop up or it should appear on the screen. Form should appear on the screen. Now, when this login form appears, we have to know that only authorized users can log in using the username and password. For example, for this system, we set the username to BBC and password to 2025. Here, if wrong credentials are entered, the error message will appear, and once correct credentials are entered, the main asset entry form opens automatically. Here, to show you an example, when I try to put a username, for example DFD, and a password as 20, when I try to log in, a message like invalid username or password. Here, it means only users who correct input, for example, for the username set to BBC. Now, if someone fixed the login, automatically a message will pop up login successful, going to opening the asset entry form. Now, the asset entry form, as shown on the screen, it allows user to enter details of a new asset. This was built to allow user to enter details of the new asset. It has a asset name, has a cost, salary value, useful life, and depreciation. Here, the user can choose from the methods from our box here. If we created, the user can choose the methods like the methods, some of the things, and the balance. Now here, after filling form, you click submit the submit button. Automatically, this will calculate and save the record. The record created will be saved in the asset sheet. Now, for example, when I try putting the asset name as her, then we can give it a cost of 2M. Then we shall give it a salvage value of 500 UGS. We'll give it a useful life as 5 years, and let's use the social method as our depreciation method. On submitting, the message will pop up as a depreciation schedule created successfully. Here we see that depreciation schedule, which is created as a sheet depreciation data, has been created automatically. Now, here, when we look at the asset register, all assets are registered with the details and the method used. On this created sheet known as asset register, here we have the asset name, the car, cost, the salary value, the usually the method used, and the device is database for all assets for the organization. Now, next we shall look at the depreciation schedule, which is this one. Now, on this depreciation schedule, once an asset is existing, like creates in the sheet and it names it after the asset. For example, and as for the asset depreciation, then car. Here, after giving us this depreciation, we say that on the first part, we have the year, that is useful life, you have the year. Then after useful life, we have the beginning book value, we have the depreciation expense, and we have the ending book value. Now, next let us look at the data validation. Here, the system checks for missing or invalid input. If you leave a field empty or enter wrong value, the program shows a message asking you to correct it. Now, this ensures data quality and prevents manipulation. For example, our workbook, then we try to reopen it. And log in. Then for data validation, we are going to use an example that, for instance, we have used a wrong data type somewhere, and or we have left a required field unattempted to. For example, when you log in here, it is had put a wrong password, but it's BBC then 2025 as password. Login successful. Now after opening our asset info form, we can say that we have our asset as a car, then we have a cost as 500,000, then over 100,000, then over 5 million, then salvage value, let me say 5 million, then salvage value, let me say RTY. Now if